And the compatibility, you know, we got 6.7. The family OS, let's say this is a Windows or a Linux or whatever. Guess OS version, we can, let's put Windows 95. All right, so just kidding. Let's see, let's put that a 2016, I guess, server. We click on next. You choose the data store. So as you can see, we have 31 gigabytes free. Click on next, and it is loading. This disk specification is greater than the amount. All right, so like I said before, remember, you do not give up more than what you already have, right? So if we go and do this for this VM, we're gonna do like 15, let's say, and click on next. Bing, you need it is working now. So we click on finish, and bada bing bada boom, we got the new VM, right? But this is not the real operating system. You have the VM, you have the virtual desktop, but you need to add up the operating system, you know, to make it work. Because if I click on here, it's gonna go and look for the operating system that we don't have it, right? VMware is gonna look for the OS. This is the VM. It doesn't mean that, you know, you have the Windows in there, right? So let's see what is gonna happen. It's looking for the files to install the operating system, and you see nothing is gonna happen, right? It's even grayed out, so we can close that out. In here, if you want to see the resources for this VM, you can come over here and take a look at it, CPU, memory, and stuff like that. Also, really important, the activity. You see that we just created a new VM, right? Create VM, so you can see what is going on, what exactly is going on, right? You create a VM, refresh the services, bam, bam, and power on the VM, which is this one, right? So all we are missing just the operating system. You know, you just need to add it up. If you go to edit, let's pretend that you have an ISO file, you know, to install the operating system. So you go over here, right, and you choose data store ISO file, and this is gonna take you to the ISO file, right, and you upload it. All right, that's all you gotta do. Okay, so let's go to the next tab. It's gonna be storage. As you can see, we have one storage with free space. We got only 16 gigabytes. Oh my god. All right, so adapters, we have those adapters right in here, the IDE controller, SCSI, and another IDE controller. So you always got the options to install a software, iSCSI, for data store. This is pretty much for external storage and load balancing. All right, but you know, this is something pretty much more advanced. All right, so let's go to devices. In devices, so you can see that this is the CD-ROM that we have in this server, and the local disk, just this one, right in here. We got 40 gigabytes in total, right, for this host. So let me go back and see. We also got persistent memory if you wanna, you know, play around with this. We got the options in here. Now let's go to networking right in here. Like I said before, you know, by default you are gonna have the management VM kernel, right? and the VM network. This is for the VMs and this is for management, right? So if we click on virtual switches, you can see that we have only one, which is the default one, right? We click on that, we can see a graphical view for the switch. Like I said before, you know, the VMs are going through this VM network, which is a port group, and the management is connected to the VM kernel, which is a physical network card, right, in the host. So all of them, they are going through this NIC card, which is this one is gonna be connected to a physical switch, right? Okay, so let's see. Let me go back. I wanted to show you something else in here. Let's go to the physical NICs. As you can see, we have only one VM kernel. You see, that's what I told you before, and I told you like maybe three times about the VM kernel, which is for the management network, right? We have the TCP/IP stack right in here, and the firewall if you want to do some, you know, blocking some services or resources to this host, right? So this is pretty much the same. This is part of this networking tab. All right, so guys, I believe that, you know, this is pretty much what you need to know about this ESXi host. When you finish, you just gotta log out and you are gonna be done in here. All right. Okay guys, I hope that this tutorial that we went through is gonna help you understand a little bit more about hypervisor, a little bit more about how you make VMs and why you make VMs, right? So check my website, check my channel, check all my social medias, and wait, because a lot more tutorials are coming over about vSphere in general and virtual desktop infrastructure. All right, so see you later.